Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sanghamitra and I have not shot videos in a pretty long time, but I did think of restarting again because I've been giving a few interviews and considering the fact that market is a little bit dicey, I thought if anybody could have had some help from my experiences would be great. So recently, sometime back, like a month or so, I kind of interviewed for UPS. UPS is United Parcel Services, which is a shipping and logistics company. It's a data supply chain company, and they are very old, one of the oldest, if you see, and they have around 500k employee. If I see the revenue right now in my system, it says 90 billion in 2023, so pretty big. They do not have too many chains in India, but they have recently opened one of their branches or chain in Chennai, India, and they're kind of trying to internalize their product teams and tech teams. So they are kind of hiring a lot. So if you're looking for a change, you should definitely go into the career portal and try to apply for jobs. I can definitely help you with QA related stuff, the kind of questions they ask. I'll share with you my experience all throughout. But even if you're into another domain and you're looking for something, you can definitely go to their career portal, apply for job through LinkedIn or however it is. So since I was looking for a job, so I was kind of active in Naukri for a bit, and that's how the HRs reached out to me. So the first round was more of like your hiring HR who reaches out to you, and they'll just talk to you regarding like where you're located, because the logistics has to work out. You have to work from office from 3 days, so they want to ensure that you are in Chennai or you're okay to move to Chennai and things like that. So once those things are figured out logistically, then that's when they move you to the subsequent rounds. So for me, and I'm quite experienced. I'm eight and a half years of experience almost. So I was kind of given to be interviewed directly with the manager. I think the person was not in India, he was in US, and he was overseeing this entire hiring stuff for the QA domain. And I had this one and a half hour discussion with him. He, according to what I understood from the discussion, was he was a very experienced guy. So he was kind of asking me quite experienced stuff. So your first round will be your HR stuff, where they ask you like why you are looking for a switch, what's your expectation, this that, whether you're okay to relocate and things like that. And your second round is more crucial and more technical, because that's when you directly interact with your QA hiring manager or QA tech manager. So the questions that were asked to me were pretty tricky. So I'm not sure which was whether it was front end or back end they were looking to hire, but the person was asking me more of front end stuff, like a lot of Selenium related stuff, like simple basic ones, but really important ones. For example, how do you relate inside your DOM? How do you build parent-child relationship? What are the different types of relationships that is there within Selenium, like preceding, sibling, things like that. So in particular details. And then I was also asked, like let's say you have a button or a hyperlink or a partial text. How do you detect that element in the DOM? Right, just give them the syntax, /* text equal to this, id equal to this. So it's more of like getting into details, the intricate details, although minor basic ones, but he was more curious on that aspect. Other than that, I was asked a lot of questions on real-time experiences. For instance, like situations wherein there was a let's say there was a bug in production, or there was something that was identified in production, and how did I deal with it, and what was the root cause analysis done, what was the mitigation plan, things like that. Also, I was asked a lot of questions around how do you work across teams, across cross-functional teams. Let's say like we are a QA team, and then there's a product team, there's a business team, there's a UAT team, and then there's the entire set of end users. So how do you work around those, like things like that. Like when you are good and you're experienced, then you can definitely answer questions like that. It was more of like real time, like he was more interested in situations that I've faced, like real time examples. he was also asking me a question which was very interesting. He said, like, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? This is a very interesting question, and that's something you got to reply with a lot of confidence. So so since UPS is product and they are quite big, right, and anybody would like to work for them, so what I said was, in the next 5 years, I see myself as whatever role you want to see yourself in. For example, for me, I see myself as a automation architect, probably working for you and doing better, delivering better quality and ensuring, product delivery. So you got to answer with a lot of confidence, and you got to be very genuine on what you say, because don't try to like give prepared or answers which are like just there. You just be yourself and talk from your experience, because that helps a lot. It's okay if you have like 4 year experience, you talk from your experience rather than just talking from stuff like which are like non-technical, or which are not real, or something which you don't relate to, because it's very important to be able to relate to conversations, to be genuine, to be able to convince the person who's right next to you, right? So yeah, that was the technical round, and then the final was the HR round. Went pretty well. Kind of asked why you're looking for a switch and things like that. For me, it was like I was working really long, so I wanted a change and things like that. And I was really happy with the offer they gave me, because they gave me what I asked for, and I asked really high. So yeah, so if you know things, I think it's easy to crack, because it all depends on your experience. You got to be confident, you got to be you got to be genuine, and it's easy to go across. So anybody who's looking for a change, please go into the portal, apply for jobs, give your best, and if you have any questions, I'll always be there. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.